Hello everyone, in this video, let's see on how to improve critical thinking. But before that, you must know a little about critical thinking, so you can apply it in your daily lives effectively. This video will explore on what is critical thinking, why it is important, why do we fail to think critically in certain situations, traits of a critical thinker, and finally, how you can learn critical thinking. The first is, what is critical thinking? Critical thinking is about thinking objectively, being mindful of data and facts. It is an active thinking process, where you pay attention to details and questioning the information, forming conclusion through evidence and facts through research. So then, why is it important that many fields need critical thinking as an important skill? It is because of the abundant information and data available where false knowledge is spread throughout the internet. You may have noticed misunderstandings in your school or company, or a research that is proved false all the time. This is mostly due to lack of critical thinking skills. Even you might have come across scams and lies that was told to you by your friends or false beliefs by your elders. And as you research to find answers, you will become more knowledgeable and informed in the subject as you deepen your knowledge through research. So, when and why we don't think critically at certain times? The first reason is obvious. As I said in the beginning, critical thinking is an active thinking process. Hence, habitually we tend to think fast by sacrificing accuracy without slowing down to think in a procedural way. Second reason is being the emotions. It may either be positive or negative emotions. You think according to the emotions you feel unless you become aware of it and calming down. We think negatively when experiencing negative emotions and think positively when we are experiencing positive emotions. If not aware and calmed down, it would be difficult to think in other way around objectively. Third reason is the source of information. If it is trusted source like your best friend, or well-established organization, we trust the information easily. At the same time, if it is from suspicious source, we tend to think it in a negative way. Trusting and not trusting is not a bad thing, it is just one of possible ways that makes us unable to think critically. Hence always doubt the knowledge before deciding if it is to be trusted or not. Fourth is being close-minded. Close-minded mindset can be caused by arrogance, overconfidence, beliefs, and other society rules that limits our thinking. Common example could be that you are said to listen and believe elders' beliefs without questioning, as questioning is seen as disrespect for elders. 5 is being exhausted. Being exhausted physically or mentally makes you desperate to get rest to conserve and recharge yourself. But critical thinking needs attention and active thinking process that requires energy. Hence, it is easy to believe something when we are exhausted. Even with the factors that makes us unable to think critically, there are many critical thinkers who can think critically in an effective way. So what makes them different from the person who doesn't think critically? First thing they do is to stay calm. They perform relaxed breathing to calm down or think later when they calm down. They avoid critical thinking when they are not calm. Second is that they will validate the source. Critical thinkers search for the source of the information and validate the source to make sure the information provided is true. They ask questions like, where did you hear that? Who said that? And other questions that lead to the source. Third is that they will collect information. Critical thinkers need information to analyze the situation from different perspectives, or on topic from different fields of study to provide strong and reliable conclusion. Fourth is constant questioning. They question each and every aspect so that they don't miss any details. They question either to find clues for next step, or to validate the information which is already present. This will lead to deepening the knowledge on the topic they are working on. Fifth is that they divide and organize. Critical thinkers divide the topic according to the questions like, what, why, how, when, and organize the information so that it can be easily accessible and helpful in decision making. Sixth is that they question their own thoughts. We are humans and have our own biases. Critical thinkers know that, hence they question and validate their own thoughts by asking themselves, why did I think like that? Is there any other way to think? They do this by finding evidence that validate their thinking process. Now, you have already got the idea of what to do to become a critical thinker by listening to what critical thinkers do, but still let's see what you can do to obtain those traits. First, read experimental procedures. Not just experiment result, their procedure as well. Especially psychology, where experimenter have to be cautious of all the factors so that experiment is reliable, as humans tend to change and not always goes according to the plan, hence psychology experiments should be handled with caution. Second is to ask why. Most of us do not think critically as in habit, hence ask the question why every time. This can help you find the cause, and more importantly, it will initiate questioning process and help you remember to think critically rather than believing information as it is. Make an habit for collecting evidence. Collecting evidence will make your argument reliable and also help you to know that you are thinking objectively without biases. Fourth is to explain or remember the event as detailed as possible. This is beneficial as the details are likely to be noticed and in orderly fashion. Answer: you can improve critical thinking by practicing it every day. This is all for today's video. See you in another video.